Hi, my name is Samuel Montgomery, and my Showcase EdTech app for this video will be Flippity. You can find the link below. Flippity is recommended for grades 6 plus. All subjects can use this, but I will give a warning. It requires a lesson on using Google Sheets. Without Google Sheets, this app is not usable. Flippity can be used by both students and teachers. From the teacher point of view, you can use it for a random name picker. Spin the wheel with your students' names on it. That way the kids get randomly picked for questions. You can place them in groups or even teams. Or if you want to gamify your classroom, you can add progress bars. That way the students can see that they're gaining experience versus losing grades, and they can also compare their status with other students. From the student point of view, they can actually create different lessons with this. With my students, they can use Flippity Timeline. They can create a timeline using Google Sheets. That way they can input their pictures and their little definitions with the dates. Or they can create different activities such as word searches or crossword puzzles. As I said before, students will need to learn how to use Google Sheets with this, but it's not that difficult to teach them. It might take a whole class period or maybe half a class period depending if your students are very young or a little bit older. Some activities students can do is they can make their own scavenger hunts, where they'll have to click on one of the locks and input a keyword. And the beautiful thing about this program is it teaches them how to actually make these. So every activity comes with an instruction page, even tells you how you can make them a lot more difficult than the simple ones, and it also gives you a whole bunch of FAQs on them. And then it also gives you the template that you have to use. Clicking on the button pulls up the template for the student to modify. They then fill in their corresponding fields. And at the very bottom, you always get the link. This way, the students can create the activity that they wish, and other students can play that activity afterwards. Flippity is all about social collaboration. Students working either by themselves or together, but at the very end for their activities, they work on their activities as a class. That way everyone gets to participate, and they can also critique and help each other out with the creation of their own lessons.